Welcome once again to the Wirra Interstate Batteries Formula USA Road Racing Series, brought to you on Prime Network, the world's largest regional sports network.
Road Atlanta, the site of the 1991 Wirra Pro Grand National Finals, and we're going to take a look back on Saturday. Morris Murray and Nick Einoch and I are here. This is Keith Code. Go for it, Morris.
Thank you, Keith. There we saw a shot of the Yoshimura on-bike camera Suzuki GSXR 750 Grand National Heat Race. Chuck Graves, our cameraman, that gets a fabulous hole shot down around the outside into turn one. Nick, take it from there.
Chuck Graves started quick, but David DeVoe was all over him. We'll see in the on-bike camera here in this heat race, David DeVoe, 131, puts it right up with Chuck. Chuck Graves is holding him off. The Yoshimura bike camera then focuses on Ray Yoder back there, bike number 52. You can see David DeVoe wants to go a little bit quicker than Chuck's going right now on this first lap.
And remember, folks, these are all Suzuki GSXR 750s. This is the Suzuki Cup final. This actually is a heat race as Dave DeVoe tries down the inside of turn 6, turn 5 it is, takes the lead away from Chuck Graves, and the rest of the field file through.
I want to remind you that there's no money on these heat races, but these heat race finishing positions will mean a lot today when these men take to the final event, because there are some large Suzuki checks on this race.
Filing out on the back straight here at Road Atlanta, David DeVoe leads the group. Chuck Graves, look out the back. There's Ray Yoder on the Yoshimura bike cam down the back straight at Road Atlanta.
Yoshimura providing this motorcycle-mounted camera all year for us, providing great pictures. Number 31, chasing Dave DeVoe now. Your super stock winner from West Palm Beach, Moroso, the last round, Trip Nobles, the Macon, Georgia rider. He's right behind Dave DeVoe, your leader, right now.
Trip Nobles has made a terrific transition from Harley-Davidsons to Suzukis. Now, that's a big difference, coming from about a 12 or 1300 cc twin-cylinder bike made here in America to a four-cylinder, 160 horsepower machine. But right now, Trip Nobles is moving up on the field.
This is the on-bike camera once again. Chuck Graves carrying the camera. Tishan Bouet, number 32, right behind him. Now, we talked earlier in the year, in fact, at the first round at Road Atlanta, we talked about drafting, the technique of using the draft to draw up on the motorcycle in front of you and pass him eventually. Watch this, folks. This is drafting at its best. You won't get a sheet of paper between these two guys as number 32 pulls in right in behind Chuck Graves and goes by. But wait for it. He hasn't got enough steam. Back into the draft again for another go as they turn through turn 8 and down into the dip here at Road Atlanta. Nick, talk to us about drafting.
Well, you saw a good shot of there as Tishan Bouet tried to get around Chuck Graves, and he did eventually go around the outside. Basically, what you're doing is you're using the guys ahead of you to push through the air and cheating, getting the hole in the air, and hopefully your bike will make a little more power because of that, and then you zip around them for the big win, all the money, the glory, and the kisses of all the women, right, Keith?
I think that's true. This is about halfway through on this look back.
Oh, we have a rider down. That's Edward Sadvar. He was number 37 in this field. He's down in that famous Road Atlanta red dirt. While the riders are on the track, they're concentrating on this ribbon of asphalt. But you ask any race tuner who's been to Road Atlanta, their biggest worry is this red dirt, because if your rider goes down in it, it's impossible to clean off. This stuff is on for the year if you go down in it.
But the show yesterday in this heat race in the 750cc Suzuki Super Sport National is Dave DeVoe and Trip Nobles chasing right up his exhaust pipe, not quite being able to get around him.
We can see here Ray Yoder, bike number 52, was not able to hang on to Chuck Graves. Chuck did lead him across the line, and of course David DeVoe hung on, as we see here, coming up under the bridge. DeVoe leads in here. If Trip could have got him there, he would have won.
One more corner to go. Dave DeVoe has the lead in this. Remember, this is a heat race. Lots more of this fabulous action to come. Dave DeVoe takes the win in this Saturday afternoon GSXR 750 heat race from Trip Nobles, Tishan Bouet, and Chuck Graves.